man is a criminal. This is a criminal, right? Like we're talking about. So I wasn't shocked. What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have some more PLL for you guys because you guys loved my PLL ranking and showed it so much love, and it's probably like one of my most like successful videos on my channel because you guys love that video. So we're back. We're gonna be discussing who was the best A on Pretty Little Liars. Everybody and their mama had a reveal on the show at some point. I feel like everybody had like a moment at some point being like suspected to be working with A or was A. Like there was like some reveal every single season for some person in the show. But today we're gonna be discussing the best ones, the reveals that had me gagged, shook, on the edge of my seat. But y'all get what I mean. We're gonna be talking about the best reveals. This is gonna be just based on number one, the motive, number two, the execution, like what they got done, like what they actually did as A, and number three, shock value, aka like how shook did the reveal actually have me. But yeah, if you watched my ranking of the Pretty Little Liars characters, you already know how I feel about the show. It was just very, you know, it was good in the beginning, but then after a while, a lot of toxic relationships on the show, a lot of toxic themes. If y'all want to hear more about that, just check out the other video. I'll leave it in the description. Before we get into the video, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to see more videos like this, I have an entire playlist. I'll leave that in the description. And again, you guys can check that out after the video. All right, the first reveal we're going to be talking about is Ezra's. I actually wasn't shocked with his reveal. This man is a criminal. Like I knew from the beginning of the show that this guy was a criminal. So when they revealed that he was doing his little book on the girl's trauma and literal like depression, like I wasn't shocked. First of all, his reveal when they found out, number one, let's talk about what they found out. He knew them. At the beginning of the show, he knew who everyone was, including Arya, which makes their relationship even more kind of weird, like that he knew her, he actually knew who she was when they met. Number one, he knew she was a student at the high school. And number two, he knew about the whole situation, about her having a friend that just passed away. He knew, but pretended like he didn't. They, including Arya, went through so much in the show. The fact that he was even like writing a book for as long as he was, and she forgave him even after the reveal, like why? This man is a criminal. This is a criminal, right? Like we're talking about. So I wasn't shocked. But yeah, so the whole time he was literally just using the girl's trauma to write a book. Like I think that warrants some form of arrest. Why wasn't he arrested after that? He wasn't arrested the first time, so what do I expect? Not only was he writing the book about their trauma, but he was actually gonna use it, sell it, and make money off of it. Like he's committed every crime under the sun. Ezra, you're scum. All right, the next reveal we're gonna be talking about is CeCe. Now, CeCe, she was the actual A. She was the A of the whole show, like the actual real A. There were many times where I feel like she slipped up in the show that the girls could have been like putting two and two together. Like they first saw her in the red coat. Like that should have been the first, like, oh, she might be A. Like I can't believe like Spencer of everybody, like because she was the smartest one, didn't put that together. That was like a genuine slip up that CeCe had. I was shocked when they revealed her, but I feel like I was more shocked finding out that that was Allie's, like she was related to Allie. I feel like that was more shocking than the fact that she was A. I feel like everybody in the show was related to Allison. They revealed that Spencer in some way was related to her, and then everybody in the show has some type of connection, blood connection to Allie. It was getting kind of ridiculous. CeCe's reveal, I feel like, was more like the fact that you're related to Allie and you did this to Allie and Allie's friends. Also in the way that CeCe came out of nowhere. Like in the beginning of the show, when they first introduced her as CeCe Drake, like she came out of nowhere. She was always there conveniently. And even the comment she made to Arya or Hannah, I think, when she was like, I'll let you like steal a couple pieces if you want. Like, how did you know that Hannah used to be a shoplifter? It's giving A. But yeah, there were just many times in the show where I feel like they could have put two and two together and be like, CeCe is A, like she's A. So that's why she's also towards the bottom. All right, the next reveal we're gonna be talking about is Sarah Harvey. If y'all know, she was the girl they found that was underneath the dollhouse. They found her there. So that actually shocked me. I actually thought that she was a girl that A took advantage of as well. But when they revealed her to actually be Black Widow, the girl, the one with the veil on at Allie's funeral, she was the second red coat. That was shocking. Like, not only did the writers make her take advantage of Emily, which was kind of weird, like kind of like she wormed her way into Emily's trust, kissed her, slept in bed with her. Like, that was a little much. Sarah's reveal shocked me. Like, it was giving like the innocent, I don't know what I'm doing girl. And then at the end when they just showed that she was actually the one who was helping CeCe, that was shocking. Like, it's no wonder Emily punched her in the face. Like, I would have done worse.
Hey, I tried to keep you safe.
Like, you literally used me, made me like start to slowly fall in love with you. Emily just had some of the worst relationships on the show. Like, she couldn't catch a break. But yeah, Sarah's reveal I feel like was shocking. I didn't expect her to be at all involved in the whole scheme, the whole thing, which is crazy. Like girl, you what? All right, the next reveal we're gonna be talking about is Shauna. Towards the end of like the 4th, I think, or 5th season, when they revealed her, or even later than that probably, when they revealed her, I honestly felt bad for her because, for one, she was killed by Arya, which is like the worst person to be killed by. Like, Arya, like, why? Like, ugh.
And once I'm done with you, she can finally get back to her life. Hey, Shauna!
But I felt bad for her. Like, she actually just did not like Allison, which literally everybody in the show did not like Allison. But all she wanted to do was like protect Jenna. I feel like her death was unfortunate. What was she gonna do with a gun? Like, was she actually gonna shoot Allison? Like, I don't think she was gonna shoot them. I think she was gonna like, oh, if you ever do anything to me, then I'll kill you. But like, they didn't have to kill her off. I felt really bad for Shauna. Her death was very sad. All right, the next reveal we're gonna be talking about is Arya's. Yes, Arya's. This is why she's one of my least favorite characters on the show. If y'all watch my other video, y'all know how much I do not like Arya. Like, I know Spencer had a little quote-unquote A moment too, but it wasn't really like as bad. But Arya's reveal was just, that would have been the end of the road for me and her friendship. Like, I would not be friends with her after that. When they revealed she was quote-unquote working with A, she only did it for herself. Literally, A was like, if you want me to protect your little secret, you and your little pedophile, y'all little relationship, you need to work with me. That, number one, was so wrong to me. That was so wrong. That's literally the most selfish thing Arya did in the show. Like, oh, I want to keep my secret safe, so let's screw all the other girls. Like, why did they keep being this girl's friend? She did some terrible things to the girls. I remember when she forced Hannah to eat all the donuts. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Or when she like was sending messages to Emily saying that I was gonna out her, like she was gonna out her and threaten to reveal her secret. Like, those I feel like are things that are like crossing the line. So why didn't they disown her? They disowned Mona. Why did they disown Arya after that? Like, I think Spencer ended up being the one to find out that it was like Arya was working with A when they found her like earring on the floor of, I think it was Allie's bedroom or somebody's bedroom. They found her earring on the floor. Like, Arya already like is just very unlikable. I was shocked because I didn't think she would stoop that low. You know, you expect, you know, better of people, but that's what I get. But I feel like if she was actually like with A and like betrayed the girls, that would have been a really cool storyline to see. Like, you know what, I'm gonna keep my relationship private, F y'all, I'm working with A now, period. That would have been like a little cute story, like a fun storyline to explore if the writers ended up doing that. But we know the writers don't have the range. All right, and the best A on the show to me, and I feel like to a lot of people, is Mona. I don't care, she should have been the main A. Her reveal hit harder than CeCe's. Mona did so much to them, ran Hannah over with a car, put Emily and them in the hospital, borderline made Spencer go crazy. Like, that is a reveal right there. Her reveal shook the table. I remember being so shocked because I didn't expect her at all. Like, at all, because in the beginning of the show, Mona was also being harassed by A. So number one, that was the first thing to turn me off of her possibly being A at all. Like, even when she was in Radley, I still had my doubts, but to this day, I still can't get over her being the one who actually ran Hannah over. I do not care. Being hit by a car, that is I've never been hit by a car, but being hit by a car, I feel like is the worst thing that could happen to you. Like, I know like the other girls were put in the hospital too, but like that was Hannah's best friend. Like, Mona and Hannah were like this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hannah could have died, guys. To this day, I cannot believe Mona's reveal. It was so good. They actually threw her into the Radley again after they found out that she was A, like actually went there. But I feel like I would never be able to trust her again, even though like they did trust her and she ended up helping them, I guess, to like forgive me of my sins. But like, I know. But when you think about it, she had the motive. Allie bullied her probably like some of the worst bullying was towards Mona in the show. She bullied her for being a nerd, quote unquote. So she had a good motive. Like, I don't blame her. Bullying, guys, is the worst thing ever. So number 2, execution. She did, like I just said, she hit them with the car, got them put in the hospital, got them arrested. Like, she had the best execution. I mean, CeCe did also have some pretty grimy, ridiculous, horrible things that she did to the girls, but Mona, being Mona, like, you know, tiny Mona, actually literally like was the worst thing ever. And then shock value, she had me again the most shocked. Her reveal had me the most shocked out of all of them. Mona could have been the A of the show, like the A, that's it. I wouldn't have any complaints if Mona actually ended up being just the main A of the show and they revealed her like at the very end of season, I think 5 or 6. I would have no issues with that. Also, back on Ezra, I feel like after they found out that he was writing the dumb book about them, they should have like, they didn't have to like redeem him. Or they could have just not like tossed the whole book storyline away and made him just be working with A and an actual villain. I feel like that would have been a good storyline. It's very believable that he is a villain. So I feel like they should have went with that with Ezra's character, but what do I know? I don't know. I feel like them introducing that it was just for a book was just to save him and Arya's relationship. That was like a cop-out. The writers could have made the relationship end and made him actually be a real threat to the girls. Because number one, like, Ezra's scary. Ezra is scary, y'all. Like, if y'all haven't seen his face, he's a pretty scary A. So I mean, that would have been good if they actually did that. But you know, they had to save the most toxic relationship on the show and make Arya forgive him after that. So I guess all is forgiven. I forgive you for writing a book about my torture and trauma. Let's get married. The writers were just disturbed on this show. Alright guys, so that was who was the best A on Pretty Little Liars. Let me know which reveal had you the most shocked out of everyone. I know a lot of people say Mona. I feel like I'm not the only one who feels like Mona's reveal was like shocking. But let me know who was your most, or you can just do your whole list in the comments of who was the best reveal to the worst reveal. I want to know who had y'all shocked at the edge of y'all seats, because a lot of them had me shook. But yeah, I need to do my annual rewatch of Pretty Little Liars. I feel like I need to rewatch it again because the show was just as many problems as it has and as toxic as it was, the show was actually really good. It's like one of those iconic shows I feel like will never die. Pretty Little Liars. So I gotta do my annual rewatch. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you want to see more videos like this, I'll leave my playlist with my commentary videos, and I'll also leave my Pretty Little Liars character ranking in the description. You guys can check that out after the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next one.